Tell them, welcome back to the show.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Today we have a repeat offender.
Guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Doshi, and today we are Retro Exchange with Mike here. It's 1 year anniversary of him being on the channel. So, brother, today I wanted to talk to you about Black Friday and what it means to you as a small business owner. So, first question I wanted to ask is, why do you think Black Friday is a good opportunity to make money?
Black Friday is good because everybody that's waiting on making a big purchase kind of waits to this time of the year to make it. So you have your collectors who are looking to get those expensive titles for their collection, those expensive games. They could dish out the money for it, but why not wait for a day that you can get a deal, So for those individuals who are looking to get those pricey games at a reasonable price, they wait for a day like Black Friday to be able to do that. So I have a lot of customers who, are waiting to pull the trigger on certain things,
Right.
And that's the best opportunity to get it done, They know that everywhere that you go in America, they're having sales and people are discounting everything. So small businesses have to be in alignment with that, and also bring in customers to come spend their money here in their location instead of going to, Walmart or anywhere else to buy it. Obviously, video game stores like mine, we're unique in the sense that they can't just go anywhere to get these type of games, so we're actually ahead of the curve with that. But yeah, so you just want to make sure that you're in line with everybody else, being competitive with pricing and trying to give people better deals so that they come to you.
And for those who don't know, what kind of Black Friday sale are you having right now this weekend?
I'm trying to get rid of everything. No, let me stop. I'm doing big deals. We got like all the toys and collectibles at 50% off, So, certain things that are lingering and not moving throughout the year, you want to hope that, Christmas time is coming. Parents are looking for little toys, little stocking stuffers, stuff like that for the kids, favorite anime character, whatever. And they can get a good price. So, knocking it down at 50% helps clear out a lot of stuff that's been lingering throughout the year, make room for new inventory, The cheaper titles, we're going to do like $9.99 games, $6.99 games, whatever. All those, like anything under $15, it's going to be buy two, get two free, Same thing with the movies, we're going to buy two movies, get two movies free. Statues are going to be 30% off, all statues. Pre-owned video games is going to be around 25 to 30% off on the pre-owned video games. What else?
Consoles?
Same thing with consoles. Consoles are going to be around 25 to 30% off consoles as well.
Okay.
Funko Pops, they're going to be buy two, get two free. So, hopefully we got a lot of people to come in, start taking, a bunch of stuff that's been, holding us up from being able to put out fresh inventory, get rid of the old, starting the new year with all the new stuff,
And it's interesting because I've seen a lot of other store promotions doing buy two, get one free, doing buy two, get two. So,
well, I don't know how other businesses are doing as far as inventory. Like, I get piles and piles of games daily. So there's other businesses, other retro video game stores that don't get as much inventory as I do. So I have the added benefit of being able to offer a little bit more of an incentive to shop at my store. So I want to offer my customers more than other places. So, I know that I get these games repeatedly all the time, so it doesn't hurt me to get rid of them. Call of Duty, I probably have 100 copies of this game, so it doesn't matter for me to, give it away, So that's why I do the, buy two, get two free, So yeah, so that's the only reason, because I get a lot of inventory,
Right.
And I have a lot of inventory.
And for games that are not so common, right, that you don't really get in all the time, like, do you think it's smart for you to have a sale on it when you know that there's such a short abundance of it?
So the thing about that is, okay, every retro video game store that you go to, any place like that, the percentage that we buy stuff at, is usually 50%, 60%, So in the case of an expensive game that you have, you know, you kind of get an average of what things are going for. I don't care what retro video game stores are talking about
Mhm.
with pricing. It's an average. You know, it's all
Right.
based off condition. It's all based off of an average of sales, you know, and that's where price charting comes into place, you know, and people like they tend to navigate towards price charting and saying that that's the go-to. You get an idea
Right.
from price charting, but that's not the go-to, because if you go on price charting, you'll see a game selling, it'll say it's selling for $100, but then you go to eBay, which is where they get their results from, to average it out, and that game could be selling today for 120, you know.
Correct.
And depending on condition, it could be selling for 140, you know, because the label's good, because it's complete, because it's not missing a manual. So you really, you know, you can get an idea from price charting. You gotta go with eBay. What's the market at? What's it selling for today? So you take that price. You figure you bought that game. Let's say it's $100 game. You bought that game somewhere in the $50 range. You know, if you're running a sale for 25%, you're still making. So you're not losing. You understand?
Correct.
You're allowing the customer to get a good deal, but you're still making your profit off of your investment. You understand? So at the end of the day, you know, I'm not gonna necessarily lose. I'm not gonna make as much, you know, on the back end, but I'm not gonna lose. And the customer is not gonna lose. The customer is gonna get a good deal, you know. So they're happy either way, you know. At the end of the day, you gotta remember, I'm a business.
Right.
I have overhead. I have rent. I have light. I have employees. I have, you know, just bunch of, you know, bills and things that I have to pay. So that has to cover. So that's why we buy it at 50%, sometimes 60%, depending on the title. But yeah, there's still room to make money, even though I am offering, you know, 25% off pre-owned games for that one day or whatever, you know.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Anything for Cyber Monday by chance?
Me personally, like I said, let's go back to what I was saying earlier. I have a lot of inventory.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, my shop is not like other shops, you know? I don't carry one game. I have 4 copies of Pokemon XD. You know, I have, you know, other shops may get 1. I have so much, you know? So once again, I'm going to be doing my sale personally from Thursday through Monday. So Black Friday is going to be the whole weekend, including Cyber Monday. I'll end it on Tuesday. So I'm going to extend mine all the way through.
And guys, when this video gets uploaded, it's going to be done on Sunday from the same weekend that he's having the sale. So Sunday and Monday, stop by. If you guys live around the area, I would take advantage of the sale that he's having for sure.
Absolutely.
Do you mind if we go walk to the case near the front?
Come on.
So, right, another point is, like, you have games that cost more than $1,000, right?
Absolutely.
And you want to move it, of course, but
you know what's funny? I don't care to move the $1,000 games.
No,
I'm more interested in moving the filler titles. You know, if I can get these $10, $15, $5 games out of here and put fresh inventory, I'm more concerned with that, you know, than selling, you know, a Pokemon, a Coliseum, or whatever the case may be. I'm more interested in that.
the common stuff, yeah.
The common stuff, you know, selling the manga, selling the Funkos, selling the toys, selling that. I'd rather make my money off of that. I leave the expensive games there. It doesn't really hurt me, you know. It's that, you know, I don't need to make my money off of those. Those can sit. You know, luckily I'm in the business where the longer something sits, the better it is for me.
Yeah.
You know? So because, you know, I have people sometimes come in, oh, but you got 3 copies of this, you got 5 copies of this. That's good. You know, it doesn't, oh, but give it to me cheaper, you know, you got so many. No, that's not how it works, you know? So the longer something sits, the better. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't hurt me, you know? I can have my copy of Earthbound complete in box there for the next 10 years. I don't care, you know?
And that's the same copy that you had left from last year too, right?
And it can stay there. I'm in no rush to sell that at all. That thing could sit here and die here. It doesn't hurt me, you know? I make my money off of the lower end. And any video game store owner will tell you that, you know? Like, it takes a unique person to come in and want that one game in that condition that you have it and willing to pay that price that you have it at. You understand? So for that to happen, a lot of things have to align. So, you know, any video game store owner is going to tell you those games tend to sit, you know. What sells the most are your common stuff, your Wii Sports, you know, and your Marios, you know, your Pokemon. All those things sell fast. Those are the movers, you know. filler titles. You'd be surprised at how many Madden games sell and stuff like that. Meanwhile, a reseller on eBay can't sell that for nothing, not to save his life. And over here, we sell it, you know?
Yeah.
So I'd rather make my money off of that than make money off of the Earthbound. You know, I'd rather leave that there, to be honest. It doesn't affect me, you know?
And theoretical question, right? Let's just say you did like sell out of a lot of comedy games, right? But you don't have enough to fill up the shelves. Like,
That'll never happen.
No,
No.
that much.
I have a whole store that's not even open, you know.
Yeah,
You've
yeah,
been
they
there.
seen the video of us looking.
You've
and
been
stuff.
there. I have a store that will put other video game stores to shame that's not even open. You understand?
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy.
You're not
So,
exaggerating.
I'm
either.
not exaggerating one bit. You can make a video on that. Like, my basement is crazy. I have more overstock than 2 or 3 video game stores put together. So it's like I would never run out. I would never run out, you know?
And it's not like you're not selling them. You are. You just
I
have
am.
such a crazy.
Exactly. But
amount.
where I'm located, there's so many people. There's a big retro community, and there's so many people that have so much stuff. I just had a lady today. She's going back home to go clean out everything. She has a ton of stuff that she wants to bring me. And this is every single day. Every day I get people coming in, bringing me tons and tons of merchandise. I'm blessed in that aspect, you know? So the only problem I have is I can't get rid of it as fast as I get it, you know? So I accumulate a lot of it, you know? So that's the only thing. But like I said, it doesn't hurt me to keep it, you know?
Yep.
It's like, it's fine if it sits and whatever, it's okay, you know? Those games will forever sell. It's not a big deal, you know? But I do have a ton of inventory. So getting back to you, I won't run out. This could be emptied out today. I'll refill it. It can empty out again today, and I'll refill it again 5 times over. And I still have inventory.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I will not run out of any of this stuff.
Out of all the low dollar stuff that you are gonna have on your sales, right? What are you looking forward to getting rid of the most? Your Funkos, your movies, statues? Because obviously
Toys, honestly.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I wasn't never into toys. I never wanted to be. It falls under that umbrella. You know, toys, manga, games, whatever, comics, you know, it all falls under an umbrella. So when they bring me stuff, I buy it, you know, obviously. Yeah. But then you get toys that just don't move and I sit here forever. So I'm hoping that I get a lot of parents that want all these little Star Wars and whatever kind of toys like that so they can clear out these shelves so that I can put the other stuff up that I want to display, you know, because there's a lot of merchandise that I have that I can't display, you know, so that's the thing. And statues too. You know, I have a lot of statues that, you know, I want to display and I can't display them. So between the toys, the statues, maybe even some Funko Pops, because I still have over like 2,000 Funkos in my basement that I can't display. That's what I'm saying. I don't run out of inventory. I have inventory for days. So, you know, also manga, you know, probably have a couple thousand books of manga that I want to like refresh this area with. So there's certain things. I don't really care about the games. The games can stay. To be honest, you know, the games can stay, you know.
Yeah, you're a game store, so
yeah, exactly. You know, that it doesn't matter to me. But yeah, mostly those type of things. You know, the mangas, the knickknacks, you know, the toys and stuff like that. That's what I'm looking to hopefully move come Black Friday. You know?
Right.
Yeah. So that's all. Plus Switch. Switch is getting out of control.
Yes.
You can look at Switch.
Yeah.
You know, like it's ridiculous. You know, and this is nothing. I have another cabinet in my other store just as packed. You know, and this is crazy. There's not a lot of places that have this much Switch.
No, not at all.
You know what I
No.
mean? Like, it's
very
ridiculous.
skimpy.
I don't even know where to put them anymore. I start stacking them up anywhere I can. You know what I mean? Because there's so much. So hopefully with the sale that I run, I can, you know, eliminate some of these Switch games, you know, and stuff like that. So trying to get through a lot of the merchandise that's not moving, you know? So I know a lot of places Switch does well for them. It doesn't do well for me, you know? So I do get it in a lot, you know? But it doesn't move like that for me. So hopefully now with the holidays here, I can get rid of all this stuff. So we'll see. You know what I mean?
From your last year's Black Friday sale, how would you say that you did?
What's up? Last year was excellent, but it was my first year here. So it was a combination of from my other location that was still open at that time, and then this one that had just opened up. So it was good. It was both businesses together, you know. This year, that one's closed down completely. Everybody knows that I'm here now. So it's going to be crazy here this year versus last year, you know. So my sales will be a lot more, way more, you know. So it's going to be good.
As a business owner, right? What is like, do you have like a sales goal in like mind, like a number at all?
As far as like a daily or just for that
for
Black
the
Friday?
whole weekend of the sale? Like, what are you trying to project?
So
If you don't mind telling the
I
audience.
can't speak on other businesses. You know, their numbers are their numbers, and what they know they can hit, they can hit. You know, realistically speaking, for me and what I do here, and the amount of volume I do here, what I'm trying to do maybe 5 times what I normally do in a day. You know, so hopefully that can be the case. You
Hmm.
know, it would be nice if I can make somewhere in the neighborhood between Thursday and Monday 30 grand, you know, maybe more, you know,
Yeah.
because it's going to be busy and I know a lot of stuff's going to move. So it's funny because I put my Black Friday up early on my Instagram and they were already showing up last week. I had to tell them you have to look at the date. They're already here collecting a bunch of stuff and bringing it up to the counter. Like, I'm here for the Black Friday. I'm like, no, that's next week, you know?
Mhm.
So I know it's going to get crazy because I got people, you know, they already started showing up, you know, this past weekend and it wasn't even running the sale, you know? So I already know it's going to get crazy.
Are you expecting people to come in with trades
They're going to
this
come in
weekend?
during that time, yeah.
Yeah.
Trades is every day. And I'll take it every single day. It doesn't matter. I will never turn on a trade. So it, you know, obviously I'm going to be running the Black Friday. It's going to be busy, but when somebody comes with a trade or whatever, I still tend to them and take care of it. You know, so I'm still going to be taking in stuff every single day. That doesn't stop.
No doubt, bro. Well, that's honestly all I wanted to ask you. In terms of Black Friday, you know, it's for you guys to get a perspective what a Black Friday small business owner, like what it means to them, you know, and Mike here specifically just pointed out his reasons and what his agenda is on the whole weekend, and not he's doing it from Thursday to Monday, which a lot of people just do Friday. So the man's having a 5-day sale,
Mm-hmm.
which is nuts. So you could tell he's really serious about moving the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Mike, bro, appreciate you for having us again. You know, it's
Anytime.
always a pleasure. Guys, stop by.
Absolutely.
Where can they find you? What's the address for the store?
2235 Central Park Avenue,
Central Park Ave.
Yonkers, New York. What's up, buddy?
And if you guys want to watch the other two videos of one of me negotiating with Mike for a big bulk deal, or the very first interview that we had with him, which hit 40,000 plus views, check it out
The
in the
biggest one.
videos and the biggest one, correct? Well, guys, plug is Nostalgia Doshi. I'll catch you all later.